nice rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Robin Roberts gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First pitch on the way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. A chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's having a good series against these guys so far. He's been a huge factor, particularly driving in runs. He's already driven in 5 in this series so far. So clutch situations with guys on base, this is the guy to watch.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
To the plate now, Michael Lee. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Now the 1-0. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Kwang Young Kim, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
So now here is Jimmy Rollins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
The pitch. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Now here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
The count is 1-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal.
Batting
Right
third.
there, he goes down
The
on
center
strikes,
fielder,
but he really made that guy on the mound work for it.
Mark
And when you're doing
Hudson.
that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In now, Andrew McCutcheon, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Smith is there. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. Back in Philadelphia for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks. And D-Row, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is it. The center
Time to
fielder,
take a
number
look at the Philly
27.
D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. No score here as we play inning number 2. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
3-1 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
3-2 pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Victorino. Gone! A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Here's Nolan Arenado. So look at the fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The average sits at 294. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. Grounded to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. First pitch on the way.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Taylor Heineman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-and-mouse game continues on.
Runner back safely. Edman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryce Harper has been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bryce Harper is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. 3-1.
Ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Shane Victorino. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Two pitches fouled away. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And that one yanked just foul. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball one.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. First and second here with nobody out. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. Now a check swing, and we'll have an appeal down to first. He did go, says Patrick Johnson, so that's the first strike. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. None out, runners at first and second. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is O'Neill. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
That brings up Alec Bohm as he hits one on a line to left field. Brock has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a one-run deficit here as the side is retired. Phillies strand one. They trail this one 1-0. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Kwang Young Kim, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Kwang Young Kim.
Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Ozzie Smith. And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2 to the Wizard.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up, boom, in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Now a little looper down the left field line, and that's in there, base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Miller's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Redbirds down quietly. They lead it 1-0. So now into the box is JT Realmuto. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch on its way.
Ball up there.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Brock has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Robert.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and stepping in now will be Robin Roberts. First pitch on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Ground ball left side. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
The batter, the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Here comes Jimmy Rollins. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Roberts leads off first with one away. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder. Adios, pelota. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Fourth home run here in the early going, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Into the box now, Brad Miller.
Number 13, second base.
We'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Popped him up. Heineman is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Next, here is Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's outside.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brock gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 3 complete from Citizens Bank Park. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now to bat, Michael Lee struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there for strike one. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Mark McGwire, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Here comes the 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And the count will be full.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
1 out, runner at first, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. And now the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper coming on, and it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, Bryce
First offering on its way.
Harper.
And this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-0 count. The pitch. Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball three.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The left fielder, number 8, Victorino.
Next, it'll be Shane Victorino. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Two runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Two and one after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Fouled away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this
Nope,
is taken
that's
low
it.
for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Alec Bohm, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hoskins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
No,
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. In the air out toward right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still lead it 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. But a foul ball, 1-1. Balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Got him.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Brings in Tommy Edman. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Taylor Heineman. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. And he's safe.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this. Great base running there.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
The pitcher, number 33, Kwang Young
So
Kim.
stepping in is Kwang Young Kim, a potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch on its way. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
The 0-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here comes the 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So we're back to even now after the sac fly, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. From the stretch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now the 1-0.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Hey. 2-2.
Back down, 2-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we are tied 2-2. Dakota Hudson, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 43.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Robin Roberts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Here's the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 11.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
At the plate, Jimmy Rollins. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Runner at first here with 1 away in the 2-2 ball game. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Set to deal on 2-2. Now that's popped up. Arenado has room in foul territory. 2 down.
The batter, number 13. Second baseman, Brad.
At the plate now is Brad Miller. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in once again is Lou Brock. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Michael Lee. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Outside.
Now the 1-0. Softly hit to short. Gonna be a tough play. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark McGuire.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark McGuire. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next, it'll be Tyler O'Neill. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper, and no one will track it down. McGuire is off at first with 2 away. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got to hurry. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Andrew McCutchen.
The center fielder, Andrew.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. McGuire trying to get there. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. In the air now out to right field. lead is there, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
1 out for the Phillies in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the
Ball
fastball.
1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on.
Ball.
Fastball
Down.
just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Left side, but well fouled. The 2-2. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side.
He's out.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Shane Victorino.
Stepping up is Shane Victorino. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
1 strike.
Grounded softly to the right. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. David Hale is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41, David Hale.
And now, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. Harper is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
So next to bat will be Tommy Edman. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Rounded slowly to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Tyler Heineman.
So the next to bat will be Taylor Heineman. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will get foul for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ready now is Rhys Hoskins. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Rhys Hoskins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. One ball and 2 strikes to count. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air down the right field line. Lee is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Now at the plate, here is Alec Bohm, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. First offering on its way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hot shot towards the hole, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Richie Ashburn come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1, Richie Ashburn.
First pitch on its way as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Phillies strand one. Score remains 2-2. Hector Neris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Stan Musial is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth. Now here's the pitch as he lifts it in the air to right field. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out.
The back, number 1. Shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ozzie Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
No balls and a strike to count. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
Into the box, Lou Brock. He'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Pitch out.
2 balls,
Nothing
no
doing.
strikes.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher's standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Now it'll be Michael Lee. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First offering as he'll take a look at ball one. And this one's too far inside ball two.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And he fires fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
1 of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Cards leave 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jimmy Rollins. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
He's really struggled with his command in this game. No doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Stepping in next, Brad Miller. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
To the plate now, Andrew McCutcheon. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Just keeping him close. And another throw over. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a move over to first.
No, he's in there.
And he's back standing. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down.
2 balls.
Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Harper.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Shane Victorino. From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The set and the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The set and the 1-2.
That's a ball.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Rollins on second. Harper on at first with 2 down. Popped him up. Smith is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Phillies leave a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Mark McGwire. Set, here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Mark McGwire has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off for ball one. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now the 2-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. This is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Big at-bat now, and here is Nolan Arenado. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that will keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. Ball two now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now. Tommy Edman waits on deck. The 3-0. 3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And there are two away now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Swing and a high pop-up to the left side. Boom, over to his right, and that retires the side. One left for the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Genesis Cabrera will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Paul DeYoung is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now at the plate is Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
The first baseman, Rhys.
First delivery to him. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Alec Bohm. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman. Fouled off. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there. It's a steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot here to left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Phillies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Hector Neris claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
finna dip. Pole position.
Mm-hmm.